Hello and welcome to another part of my melee combat system tutorial series. In this episode I'm gonna show you how to create light and heavy attacks and one way how to create combos. First, go to your third person character and we need to create some variables here. We need 4 variables of the type boolean. First one will be called cannot attack, second one will be light attack, third one heavy attack, and the last one chain attack. Now we need 2 variables of the type integer. First one will be called chain light attack and the second one will be called chain heavy attack. Now first we want to set up when we don't want our character to attack, so I don't want him to attack when he's drawing or sheathing his weapon, so just set cannot attack to true, and after he's done performing this action, set it to false. Now we need to set our light attack. I'm gonna call it with left mouse button. First we check if our equipped weapon is valid. If it is, we want to check if our character can attack. If we can, we want to check if character has equipped weapon. If he has not, we want to draw weapon. And if he has, we want to check if character is already performing an attack. So get light and heavy attack variable here, type OR, and set it to the branch. If he is not attacking, we want to set our light attack to true and heavy attack to false. However, if he is attacking, we want to set our chain attack to true, light attack to true, and heavy attack to false. Now we need to set up our heavy attack. I'm gonna call it with the right mouse button. And you can just copy everything that's here. And the only thing you need to change is set light attack to false and heavy attack to true. Now we need to create event for our attack. So just type custom event and call it attack. First we want to set our playing animation to true. And we need another variable, I forgot. It will be called last attack and it will be of the type boolean. We're gonna check if that variable is true. If it is, we don't want to do anything, but if it isn't, we want to check if our character is performing light attack, and if he is not, we want to check if he's performing the heavy attack. Now we need to check if we got stamina for the attack. So get current stamina and see if it's higher or equal to 5. If it is, we want to decrease the stamina, so we need to create function for that. Let's call it stamina decrease. It will have one input called decreased stamina. It will be of the type integer. Now we need to set our current stamina to the stamina that we now have, but decreased by the number here. After that we want to update stamina bar and start or stop regenerating stamina. Now we can return. Go back to the event graph and grab your stamina decrease function here. Set it to true and set your stamina decrease to 5. Now for the heavy attack we want to do the same thing but with a bigger number. I'm gonna set it to 10. And we need to call this function here. So in the false branch, type attack and do the same thing for the second one too. Now we need to go to our master weapon and we need to set 2 variables here. One will be called light attacks and the second one will be called heavy attacks. They will be both editable and both will be type anim montage and they will be of the type array. Now the number of your elements will be the maximum number of attacks your weapon can have. I'm gonna choose 5 and the same thing for heavy attack. Now we need to get somehow our character reference to the master weapon. So upon event begin play, we want to get player character, cast it to third person character, and promote this to variable called character reference. Now we need to create custom event for our light attacks. So type custom event and call it light attack. First we need to check if our attack is the last attack of our combo. So get light attacks, type length, type equal, get character reference, get light chain attack, increase it by 1 and hook it here. We are increasing it by 1 because we are using 0 as our first attack. If you are not using 0, just don't increase it. If this is true, we want to set last attack to true here. And after that we want to switch on integer. We don't need default pin and we need 5 pins. Get light chain attack and set it to the selection. And if it's false, set it to switch on int 2. Now here it will be a little messy, so get our character reference and we need to get anim montage from it. Copy it 4 times. Now we need to hook everything. And we need to somehow get the anim montages, so get our light attacks and get. The number will be our chain light attack. Now we need to hook it to the anim montages. Now when this is done, we want to get our character reference and set chain light attack, copy it 4 times. First one will be set to 1, second one to 2, third one to 3, fourth one to 4, and the last one to 0. Now we need to do the same thing for our heavy attacks, so create another custom event. It will be called heavy attack, and just copy everything in our light attack event. Now we need to just change some variables. First one will be light attacks changed to heavy attacks. We don't want to get chain light attack but chain heavy attack. And at the end we want to set these chain light attacks to chain heavy attacks. Don't forget to set their numbers. Now with this done, go to your third person character and go to your attack event, and right at the end we want to get our equipped weapon and get light attack event, and for the heavy attack path we want to get heavy attack. Now we can finally set our animations, so go to your animations and choose the attacks that you want. When you get all your attacks set to anim montage, grab them and throw them in the animation folder. Now for the every attack we need to set our default slot to body and section name to body too. After you are done with that, go down to your notifies, and we need to create 3 notifies here. First one will be when you want to chain your attack to another attack in the combo. So create new notify and set the name to chain attack. After that we want to set the notify for reset attack. Create the new notify and call it reset attack. And the last notify will be stop montage, and it will basically stop the animation from playing and you won't have these unnecessary frames here. Create a new notify and call it stop montage. Now you need to do this for every attack that you have. When you are done with that, we need to go to the animation blueprint and we need to call these notifies. So type chain attack, reset attack, and stop montage. Now we have not yet created events and functions for this, so go back to your third person character and create another function called stop montage. And it will be really simply just get current montage, stop anim montage, and return. Now go back to your event graph and create another custom event called reset attack. Basically it will set everything to false, so get your light attack, heavy attack, chain attack, last attack, playing animation, and chain light attack and heavy attack. When you are done setting this event, go back to your attack event and create another custom event on top of that called chain attack. First we need to check if our chain attack is true. If it is, set it to false and go to playing animation. Now go back to your NMBP and we need to get our third person character variable here, and from that we need to call the events that we created right now. So type chain attack, reset attack, and stop montage. Now we can go back to the weapons and set the animation for our weapons. And now if we play and equip the weapon, you can see that we have our light attack combo and our heavy attack combo too, and it drains the stamina. Even now you can combine them just by pressing the buttons: light attack, heavy attack, light attack, and light attack. You got a first combo. But this is not the best way how to create combos, so we need to adjust this. So go back to your master weapon and we need to create 2 more events here. One will be called combo light attack, and it will have input of the type integer called chain light attack. Another custom event will be called combo heavy attack. It will again have input of the type integer called chain heavy attack. We need to call somehow these events, so in the light attack, when we are done playing the animation, just type combo light attack for every anim montage here. Now get your character reference and get chain light attack, hook it to the combo light attacks, and we need to do the same thing for our heavy attacks right here. So type combo heavy attack and copy it 4 times, get your character reference, get chain heavy attack, and set it to the events. When we are done with this, go to your weapon that you created. I'm gonna choose weapon sort and call these events. Right now we need to just switch on integer. You don't need default pin, and we need to add pins based on the number of our light attacks. You cannot combo the last attack, so you don't need pin for that. And right now we need to just get our character reference and set heavy attack for both of these, and I'm gonna choose 0 and 1. So to explain how this works, when you are done playing your anime montage for your first attack and you want to perform the heavy attack, it will not perform the first heavy attack that you have, but the heavy attack that you chose here. So if I'm done playing the second attack in my light attack combo and I want to play heavy attack, it will play the last heavy attack that I have. Combo heavy attack works the same as the combo light attack, so just add one pin, get your character reference, set chain light attack to the attack that you want. I'm gonna choose 2. And right now when we play and equip the weapon, you can see that the combos are different. And this is the way how I create combos. It's pretty easy now. You can just go to another weapon, set your attacks, and if you don't want any combos, you can just play, equip the weapon, and you are ready to go. It's pretty easy, and if you want some combos, you can just set up them as we did it before. Thanks for watching, I hope you learned something new. In the next episode I'm gonna show you how to move the in place animations without the root motion. And yeah, bye!